Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be going over some new customization options for your characters in the Generation 9 games, as well as some new gameplay features that you probably missed in the latest trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So plenty of stuff to go over today. If you're excited for the video though, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is an image that was posted just before the trailer kind of went live on the Korean website for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, but then it was deleted. I'm pretty sure it's gone back up now, but it was just interesting that they deleted it before like the trailer went live and stuff. But either way, it's an image of like Koraidon and Miraidon. It's some new artwork. It's a really cool image, and it shows some new customization options as well for the characters. It didn't show like any new Pokemon or anything like that in the image, but either way, we're just going to quickly go over it here. So obviously you've got some new clothing options for the main characters here, so I really like this kind of blazer thing going on here. I think I'm going to dress my guy in this. It's looking kind of fine, but you've also got this kind of beigey one as well, which is really nice. And this is obviously like Violet and this is Scarlet. You've got Clavel there in the back looking really menacing. Again, I'm still thinking that he's the evil guy. Of course, it hasn't been like leaked or anything, but I don't know. He just looks very menacing. I feel like it's going to be another Chairman Rose situation. I think the Team Star thing is just going to be like Team Skull and everything, where they're just there. They're not really an evil team though. They're just annoying. But Clavel is going to be like the mastermind behind everything. He also has 6 Pokeballs around his waist as well, so we're probably going to battle him at some point. But either way, this is just some new customization options for your characters. Of course, we saw quite a lot of new customization options in the most recent trailer, so that you could customize like eyes, your mouth, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, lips, everything like that. Eye kind of your eye, what is it, like shape and stuff. So yeah, really cool step in the right direction for customizing characters and stuff. Really happy with that. But yeah, no new Pokemon here. We have like Pour Me Down here, Fuecoco, Sprigatito, Quaxly. This looks interesting as well, though. This kind of gives me like I guess like Ultra Beast vibes, you know, where there's like tears in like the sky and stuff like that. That kind of gives me that sort of vibe. But again, I think this would probably just be linked to that kind of vortex thing in the middle of the map. But yeah, we have Sarah Legend Armarouge here, obviously version exclusive Pokemon, Lechonk, all that stuff, Nemona, all of that. So that's kind of like a new image that kind of came out. Really cool artwork, but yeah, some more customization options. But again, also think it points Clavel into a more kind of darker role into the storyline. Next up though, not sure if you play Splatoon or not, but there is a Pokemon and Splatoon crossover happening from the 12th of November to the 14th of November. So of course, just before Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet come out on the 18th. So Nintendo UK tweeted out saying, to celebrate the launch of Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, a Splatoon times Pokemon collaboration Splatfest will be held in Splatoon 3 from 12/11 to 14/11. Get ready to splat for Team Grass, Team Fire, or Team Water, and then get the details there. And this is the image that was kind of shown for it. Some people are thinking that like the outfits that these characters are dressed up in kind of indicates what the starters are going to look like. I don't think that's the case. I think they're just kind of dressed up as like things you'd associate with typing. So obviously for the water type, he's got kind of like the snorkel glasses. And then for obviously fire, you obviously got like these flaming things on the cannon. So yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with like what the starters are probably going to look like. And then we also have this as well from the official Japanese Pokemon Twitter account saying, along with the Splatoon times Pokemon collaboration festival original t-shirts that reproduce the festival t-shirts that appear in Splatoon 3 will be on sale. From October the 11th, Tuesday, we will start applying for lottery sales at the Pokemon Center online. Click here for details. So I think this is just the Japanese Pokemon Center, unfortunately. Might become available to everyone, but either way, it's just some more Pokemon stuff for Splatoon. And obviously, you got your starters here as well, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly. Anyway, let's move on to new gameplay features that you probably missed in the latest trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And the first one that we're going to be talking about kind of just answers the questions about the minigame for like the Team Star battles and stuff like that. So we've got Soul Silver Art here saying, looks like they answered all the mysteries of why there were multiple Pokemon fighting at once in the last trailer. So yeah, in the last trailer we had like the Houndour, and then we had the main character kind of sending out multiple Pokemon. Some people might have thought it was going to be like co-op or something like that, because there's like a Pokeball that kind of comes out of nowhere. So people were like, okay, that could be like co-op and you can do the Team Star bosses co-op, which would have been really cool, but that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. It actually says here, are you ready to challenge Team Star using the first 3 Pokemon in your party? So in order to kind of go into this mini game, you have to choose 3 Pokemon. Obviously the 3 first ones in your like party, but obviously you can switch and stuff like that to see which ones you want to put in the front. But it says, yeah, your first 3 are used in this odd mini game. I really hope it's actually fun. I liked the deeper dive into auto battles. So obviously there's like a 10-minute timer. It looks like the Pokemon that you defeat aren't that strong, because it seemed from the trailer that you were like one-shotting everything and stuff like that. Also goes on to say, I definitely see a lot of use for it in the wild now. I love that, like in Pokemon Legends Arceus, you can send your Pokemon out to go pick up further away items, and it really feels like a good quality of life fun mechanic in the wild. Not sure about this mini game. So yeah, I think auto battle will be a really good feature to Scarlet and Violet. Like I said, in Legends Arceus, you could throw it at your Pokeball at like the trees and stuff, and it would like get the berries or whatever, or the items for crafting. And yeah, this is exactly what you can do in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So they've brought over quite a few features from Legends Arceus that seem to work well in those games into Scarlet and Violet, and I think they're just going to work well in these games as well. So anyway, that's that. The next one though is this. Now I'm not super convinced by this because the trailer's kind of going so quick and it's real time and everything like that, but they potentially could have brought the Drowsy Status effect from Pokemon Legends Arceus back into Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. So this was found by Daniel J, and he says, you can see in the trailer that Farigiraf, I think I'm saying that right, I think that's how she said it in the trailer, but either way, Farigiraf attacking even though it has the sleep mark. So in the top left here, you can actually see that the Farigiraf does actually have like the sleep symbol in the very top left hand corner. It's got like some Z's and stuff. However though, it's still saying that Farigiraf is using Psybeam, which means that just like in Pokemon Legends Arceus, when your Pokemon became drowsy, they could still potentially attack. It's just it was like a different version of sleep. So it says, which means that Drowsy Status from Legends Arceus will probably see its return. So it could be something like Sleep Talk as well, as Jake says here, and then obviously people here saying doubt it. Drifblim is also has the sleep mark, and it's also attacking. It's really unlikely that the 2 mons will be like that. So yeah, it could be sleep mark, but I don't know. I feel like Drowsy might have been brought back to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which also means that Frostbite might also have been brought back as well. So Frostbite was another new status condition introduced into Pokemon Legends Arceus. And so with Frostbite, it's basically kind of burn, but for special attack. So it says, each turn the Pokemon afflicted with the Frostbite loses 1/16 of its max HP. The Pokemon special attack stat is also cut by 50%. So again, it's just like burn for the physical attack. It's just the special attack side. Obviously ice type Pokemon immune to it and stuff like that. So that's Frostbite, so that could also potentially be in the game. But this is Drowsy here. So Drowsy says the Pokemon is maybe unable to move each turn. So yeah, the Pokemon may be unable to move each turn, just like you can't with like I guess paralysis and stuff like that. It also says the Pokemon receives increased damage from attacks. Drowsiness can be removed when the opponent or user uses the move Spark, Volt Tackle, or Wild Charge, and then during the snow weather, Pokemon are more likely to miss the move when they are drowsy. So yeah, I'm not 100% convinced by it because, like I said, this battle was going really fast, it's in real time, stuff like that. It could have used this attack and then become asleep, although I don't really know what I guess the chance he must have used some sort of like sleep-inducing move. But yeah, it could have used Psybeam and then become asleep. But it does seem that like it does have the sleep symbol, but it is still attacking. So potentially drowsiness, the status element, is back in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which means that Frostbite will probably also be in the game as well. Which I don't know. I kind of like drowsiness. When you become asleep in Pokemon games, it's just annoying. But drowsiness, I feel like, is a little bit more fair. And then Frostbite, I think, is definitely needed as well because it's just the special attack equivalent of being burned, which I think was also needed in the game. So yeah, hopefully those both are in the game. We have some more features that you probably missed as well. So it says here by Mattia Mamoto saying the player in the trailer selected Jigglypuff, Wiglet, and Pawmi as their 3 Pokemon to fight Team Star. Each Pokemon can be released by pressing the R button shown in the pic. So yeah, it's not like the whole co-op thing which we thought it potentially could have been. All it is you kind of go into the minigame, and I'm guessing you just click R 3 times and it will send out the 3 Pokemon. I'm not sure if you can like return Pokemon as well, but either way, that's how you kind of go into these battles, and you just literally click R and it sends out the 3 Pokemon. However though, obviously when you go into the actual battle with the Team Star bosses or captains, whatever you want to call them, it becomes another battle again, like a normal battle, so you can go back to using all 6 Pokemon. So as you can see in this screen here, posted by Light, saying, but in the battle versus melee, you can use all Pokemon. 6 Pokemon there, so it's just for the minigame, you're only allowed to use 3 Mons. You're not allowed to just choose 3 Mons. That would make it even, like, I feel like these are going to be difficult anyway, because you're fighting the vehicle with the engine Pokemon. You're also fighting the Team Star boss. You also have to do this minigame beforehand as well, which potentially you might not even get healed from. So if you could only use 3 Pokemon for that as well, it'd be so busted. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like these Team Star bosses are going to be quite difficult. I think there's a lot you have to go through to battle them, and then when you're actually battling them, there's also a lot more stuff that's kind of going on. So yeah, I'm excited for them. I think they're going to be really good battles. I think it's going to definitely shake it up a bit. I think these games will actually be quite difficult, which I want. Even though, like, when we saw the Drifloon taking on the Titan, it killed it in like 2 hits, so I don't know what's going on. Last but not least, though, we also have this as well. So this was posted by Matty as well, saying we can still see the Venonat at the background even this far away. So as you can see here, they're quite far away from the Venonat. So it looks like Pokemon despawn at a much like slower rate than usual, potentially even less so than Pokemon Legends Arceus, which of course is really cool because you might see a shiny in the distance or something a lot easier. I'm guessing they will sparkle just like they did in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which of course is a really cool feature. I mean, it's most likely going to be that overworld shinies are back in the game. So again, it's just cool to see that yeah, they're not despawning like straight away. You actually have to go really, really far away for them to actually do that. But either way, that is everything for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on these different gameplay features that we spoke about in today's video. Do you think that Drowsy and Frostbite are going to be back in the game, or do you think this is just because it's like real time, you thought all like kind of stuff was going on? But yeah, let me know your thoughts on everything we covered. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. Again, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.